And in the last clip I'm going to share of Blake Edwards' writing, I want to go ahead and share a point where he broke the fourth wall. And the husband and wife team of Richard Powell and June Allyson appeared, and they made an announcement with this episode. And it's just well done and well written by Mr. Edwards.
Yes.
I think you'd better wait a few minutes.
What for?
Yes, we've got to hurry. I've got to find my husband before the 8 o'clock plane leaves this evening.
You're leaving tonight?
You didn't tell me that.
Well, Richard has to be in California by tomorrow morning.
Got a little job to do?
A very big job, Captain.
Lieutenant.
Well, what do you want us to wait for?
Because I've got Otis checking on this girl, this Mrs. X.
Oh, no.
Walt, you promised.
I promised nothing. You assumed.
Oh, you're a fine buddy.
Buddy schmuddy. You might be taken in by her sweet innocence, but not me.
You double-crosser.
Mr. Diamond, you promised.
But I didn't, lady. I just checked the morgues.
Oh,
now you shut up.
Walt.
Well, I never.
I've seen this girl someplace, Rick, and I've got a sneaking suspicion she's wanted.
Wanted?
You can't cross me like this, Fatty.
Wanted?
Won't tell me her name, huh?
No.
Won't tell me your husband's name, huh?
No.
Then you're hiding something.
Yes.
Yes?
Y-E-S, meaning of course.
Now you stop that, Rick.
Rick. Is your name Richard, too, Mr. Diamond?
No, my friends call me Rick.
You ever in Chicago, lady?
Of course.
Of course.
O-F-C-O-U-R-S-E.
You
meaning...
stay out of this. You run around with Tony Capone when you were in Chicago?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to her.
Well, I'm glad. Tony never gave me back my elk's tooth.
Well, I don't know why you're talking to me, Captain. I never gave Mr. Capone an elk's tooth.
No.
It's Lieutenant, dear. You got to stop promoting him. You'll get a swell head.
Oh, you rat.
You call me, Lieutenant?
No.
Well, gee, don't scare me like that. I got something on this picture you gave me.
Her husband?
Yeah. Hello, Mrs. X.
Hello, Corporal.
Otis.
Yeah. You won't like it, Lieutenant,
I won't like what?
what I got on this picture.
Something's happened to Richard.
Now, take it easy.
Well, what did you find out? I'll tell you whether I like it or not.
Well, I sent it down to the boys in the morgue.
No! Now look what you've done, you mallet head.
Well, gee, what did I say?
You said morgue. No.
Now, honey, listen. This morgue is where they keep photographs.
Oh.
Well, what did they come up with, Sergeant?
She sure looks pretty when she cries like that.
Otis.
Well, I shall quote from the report. Person in said photograph resembles one Richard Diamond, private detective.
What did you say?
Come to think of it, you do, Mr. Diamond.
Well, that tore it. Mrs. X was probably on her way over to the Johnson Sanatorium and with a good head start. So I went out and grabbed a cab for 84th Street and kicked myself a dozen times for getting mixed up in a situation like that. Why not forget the whole thing and get some rest until my head returned to a normal circumference? Answer: because I'd wasted a whole afternoon looking for the missing husband and hadn't even got a retainer.
Yes, sir. Is something I can do for you, perhaps?
I'm looking for the man you reported as...
Hello, Rick.
Oh, Walt. Have you seen Mrs. X?
I just this minute got her. She's been and gone.
What about the guy you got the report on?
Took him with her.
The young lady came in, took a look at the man, claimed it was her husband, paid his bill, and left.
You let him go like that? I thought the man had amnesia.
Well, yes, he was suffering from some kind of shock and had temporarily lost his memory.
But you just let him walk out of here with...
Rick, let him finish his story.
The minute the man saw the young lady, he snapped right out of it. She said they had to hurry to catch a plane or something, had a lot of packing to do.
Did she give her name?
Yes, he signed the release.
Here, let me see it.
And now, take it easy, Rick. It's signed Mrs. Richard Diamond.
She used my name?
Is that your name?
You're darn right it is. She leave any address?
Phony, I checked.
Oh, swell.
I'll cover the airports if it'll make you happy.
Oh, it'll make me very happy. She did nothing for my hangover. She didn't pay me 1 red cent for my trouble, and I think I may be getting hives. Oh, I'm going over to Helen's and have a complete nervous breakdown.
How do you feel now?
Oh, I'm all right, Helen, dear, but my ulcers just had a parade.
Any word from Walt?
No.
Miss Helen,
Yes, what is it, Francis?
a young lady at the door for Mr. Diamond.
I'll get it.
I'll bet you will.
Wow.
Hello, Mr. Diamond.
Now, look, I've got something to say
I
to
can't
you.
stop to talk. My husband's waiting in the car, and we have to catch a plane.
Now, you look,
I want to thank you very much for all you've done, and I want to apologize for running out on you.
But your husband...
He's fine, thank you. He just lost his memory for a while.
Now, I'm not
I
gonna...
haven't got time to tell you anymore. We've got to catch a plane.
But you...
Oh, I said that. Here's an envelope.
But I...
It explains everything, and there's something in it for you.
But you can't...
And here's something else because you've been so wonderful.
But...
I hope if you ever get to California, you'll look us up. Goodbye, and thank you again for everything. You're wonderful. Bye.
Well,
Hmm?
all right, Blue Eyes. What was that all about?
Hmm? Oh, no, that was her. She. The girl.
The girl.
Mrs. X.
What's that?
Hmm? Oh, it's an envelope. Said it would explain everything.
I hope it does, especially that fond farewell.
Oh, that. She was just being grateful.
Yeah. Go on, open the envelope.
Pardon, Miss Helen. Now it's the phone. Lieutenant Levinson for Mr. Diamond.
I better tell him about the girl.
You'd better read what's in that envelope.
Hello, Walt.
Rick, that dame phoned Otis. Asked where she could find you.
Oh, that's how she found the place.
Yeah, the melonhead told her you might be over at Helen's. Gave her... She's been there?
Just left. And she left an envelope that she said would explain everything.
Well, what did it say?
I haven't read it.
Well, read it. I want to know what this is all about.
So does Helen.
Well,
Well,
$500.
the explanation?
what about the letter?
Well, it says, Dear Mr. Diamond, I know that I've caused you a great deal of trouble. So I wish to take this opportunity
To thank you for your patience and understanding. As for an explanation, well, here it is. But I count on your discretion and hope that you will keep my secret. This morning, my husband and I went to a doctor because I hadn't been feeling well. We discovered and were overjoyed to find out that I was going to have a baby. Immediately, I informed my husband that I had decided to give up working until after I had the baby. The realization that I wasn't going to make any more money for the rest of the year was too much for him. The shock made him lose his mind, and he just wandered off. Although he has recovered his memory, the thought of having to support us both for the rest of the year has left him nervous and despondent. So I'm taking him back to the coast to the family psychiatrist.
I wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your kindness and help. Signed,
Sign who?
Rick!
Helen, what's wrong?
He's fainted.
What?
He looked at the signature on the letter and just flopped over.
Well, what about the signature?
It's signed June Allyson.